Turn on automatic reels. Okay. Okay. Hello out there. I just had a little kind of a little talk with someone who posted about being busy. Because it's like if we're not busy filling this with something, there's something wrong with us. We can't sit still. And this is what I told her. I said, we have all these thoughts going on in our minds, and sitting still with nothing distracting us keeps us uncomfortable because the thoughts are constantly berating us, telling us we're not good enough, something's wrong with us, all of this. We're bad, or somebody else is bad to us, all the victim stories. All of this keeps us from literally sitting still and being alone with ourselves. The thought process is constant. It's just going constantly. Do you notice? Whoever's here, it says there's 2 people here, but I don't know who's here if you don't comment. Anyway, we are constantly running from those thoughts. Sitting still makes you hear them. They're constantly going, but you're not aware of what they're saying or how that. Hi, Ilya! And what I was saying to a friend of mine whose post was about keeping busy, it was about letting yourself not be busy. I was saying that she says, interesting that I guess she'd never heard that we keep busy so we don't listen to what's going on in there because it hurts. And the only reason it hurts is because those thoughts aren't true. And your body is letting you know. Anyway, she goes, I never thought of it like that before, something like that, which are my favorite words. Oh, I love those words. And I said, yeah. I said, they put prisoners in solitary confinement for torture. Literally, that's the worst torture, is confining someone to a place all by themselves with just thoughts going, which will drive you mad until you realize that you're not them. That's made up the false self, which is a bunch of thoughts. It's not who you are. It's saying I have connection issues. Am I having connection issues, Idia? Because the last time it said things like this, when I watched it back, there wasn't any. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to keep talking. That's what I love to do. Anybody who knows me knows it's all about talking. Yes, what? I'm having issues, internet issues. Uh-oh. Should I Stop it. And then my computer got very. The fan is on. Yes, what am I? I'm having issues with the internet. Well, I'm just going to continue going. And I'll delete it. I'm talking to myself anyway. Honestly, I'm literally talking to myself, and I see that clearly. Keeping busy is trying to avoid the thoughts that you think you are. It's only sometimes keep going. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I appreciate you. When we believe we are these thoughts, there's suffering. And I'm not saying that I have seen through this completely either. But I've come a long way from years ago when I didn't have a clue that the thoughts weren't who I am. And when you see the thoughts, you can literally see them. See thoughts, you can see images, you can see. It's literally all imagination. It's worried about the future. It's got stories galore about fear of the future. And another thing we do is buy things. Buy things, drink, drugs, all kinds of things we use to distract ourselves from listening to from hearing it. You're listening. It's there all the time. It's just that's what causes anxiety. It's attaching to those thoughts, going down the road with those thoughts is what causes anxiety. Anxiety is fear of the future. Actually, it's fear of dying in the future, which we have no idea when these bodies are going to drop. But who we are doesn't die. This body is going to drop sometime. We don't know when. We act like it's going to live forever. But when it's gone, who you are, still goes on. Whatever is making these hands move, whatever is making blinking happen, whatever is making the words come out, because I don't have a script here. Whatever's making this head move and the blood heart pump. It's not this. It's just happening. There's nobody inside here doing it. You're never gonna find an Iria, a Gabby, a Lori inside this body. There's no way it's ever found. It's literally nothing. It's too funny when you think about it. You have to laugh. Because we're all walking around pretending like we are these bodies and minds doing stuff. And it's not true. When you believe you're doing it, then when it's not being done right, or if somebody has an issue with you doing something wrong, or if you have an issue with somebody else doing something wrong, that's the worst. When you're pointing the finger at somebody else saying they're doing it wrong, 3 fingers are pointing back at you. Nobody's doing anything wrong. And I know that's a stretch. But when you come to realize that no one's doing it wrong, you let yourself off the hook. Because it's hurting yourself. When you judge somebody else for doing it wrong, you're judging yourself too. You are them. They are you. We are one consciousness, one. There is no separation that is false. The separation idea created this false self. And as you started believing you were this self, judging others being wrong, nobody's doing anything wrong. When you judge somebody else doing something wrong, you're taking it personally. It hurts. You're taking personally what they've apparently done, and it hurts. It's so painful. You don't even know. We don't even know the pain because we're so used to feeling it. We're so used to talking about another or judging another. It's just so automatic that you don't even realize you're doing it. That's why Jesus said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Now that I can see that I'm not doing it wrong, I can't do it wrong. When I see others believing they're doing it wrong, or if a judgment comes up here that they're doing it wrong, I know right away, nope, they don't even see it. They don't see. And I didn't see before either. And there's times when I still don't see. I'm sure there is. But it's possible to be able to see that you're not doing anything wrong, and neither is anybody else. I think I titled this something else. I don't remember what I titled it. Because they want you to make a title. Oh, it was about not being able to be still. Because the stillness, the emptiness is what we are, truly. The space between the thoughts is the magic. Just like the space between the notes makes the song, the space between the thoughts are that's what we are. And it's a beautiful thing to see. Oh, jeez. When you take a deep breath and go inside and just feel, follow it right down. You cannot be in your body and in your thoughts at the same time. Impossible. If you take your attention to the breath, down to the body. If you are anxious, sad, depressed, I like depressed, deep rest, because we need it. We need deep rest, because when we're run by these thoughts, it's exhausting. You're not just being, you're being controlled by them. And a thought isn't even real. You ever thought what a thought is? It isn't anything. And it's always taking from the past and projecting it into the future. And that's painful, because you will never be in the future. There is no future. There is only now. That's where the emptiness is. And now, completely empty. It feels so good when you connect right now. That's an easy way to get out of anything that feels anxiety ridden inside. Future thoughts. Future thoughts are futile. Never said that before. Anyway, just thought I'd share that little tidbit. Thank you, Anya, for being here with me. I love you all. Whoever sees this feels so much love for everybody who sees this. Because you are me. There is no separation. I'm loving myself when I love everybody. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.